leader. And Rono getting away now with every stride. He's really kicking in a little bit of pace. The last lap was 73 seconds. Just a reminder again, don't be confused too much by the laps, because the steeplechase barrier here is on the outside. It's the chasing group. Robertson splitting the two Kenyans. Kiprotich, Rono second. Robertson third for New Zealand. Munyata 4. And Healy running well for New Zealand in 5th place. And Coates paying for the early pace a little bit and finding conditions so difficult. Now back 6th.
Well, Henry Rono has established an enormous lead now. 5'7" Rono, 139 pounds. Comes from the Kapsabet School in the Kiptorogon village in the Nandi Hills at 7,600 feet. He's at present at Washington State University, which was famous for Jerry Lindgren back in the 60s. The coach there, John Chaplin, has nurtured a whole school of these Kenyan athletes along. Henry Rono is a very bright and intelligent student doing business administration. He runs for training in that Snake River Canyon, the one that Evel Knievel jumped on a motorbike, or attempted to at least. Every morning he trains about 80, 90 miles a week. And although he'd been to see the great Kip Keino run, he'd never met him until Montreal, and then they didn't have the chance to get together much. But he really is opening up an enormous gap now.
And he really is beginning to power away in every sense. Suddenly, it wasn't so much a spurt as a gradual increase of speed. And it was most noticeable how quickly he stretched away from the others. But the race between the others is beginning to develop between purely Kenya and New Zealand. Dennis Coates has dropped right out of it now. He's hopelessly out of touch. Kiprotich Rono is in 2nd place. 3rd Munyata, 4th Ewan Robertson. Healy dropping a little bit. Henry Rono just looks back. He won't want too hard a race, presumably. But these Kenyans like to demonstrate their power. The last lap. He'll be more interested now, and he's possibly thinking already about the battle with Brendan Foster later in the week. Ewan Robertson, meanwhile, has gone into 2nd place. 3rd is Munyata. 4th is Kiprotich Rono. 5th Healy. 6th Coates. Really opening out now. Elastic stride. He really is a superb mover. And the crowd thoroughly enjoying not only the leader, but also the battle for the silver medal. That's Robertson reading the two Kenyans. Kiprotich Rono's gone into 3rd place. 4th is Munyata. Rono into the water jump for the last time. Just one barrier away from the gold medal. And the Kenyans now having a private battle, which has left Robertson behind. So Rono comes home for the gold medal. Little knowing that behind him is a clean sweep now for Kenya. Henry Rono wins. 8 minutes and 26 seconds. In 2nd place, Munyata with a tremendous sprint to beat Kiprotich Rono. But the Kenyans have dominated the event. 1, 2, 3. Robertson, New Zealand, is 4. 5 is Mark Healy of New Zealand. 6 is Dennis Coates. 7 is Tony Stennings. 8 is Ian Gilmore of Scotland. 9 is John Wilde of England. And 10th will be John Davis of Wales. That's Dixon. Then Brendan Foster, the 10,000-metre champion. Henry Rono, the world record holder of Kenya, goes up on the outside. Mike McLeod of England next to the back. And wearing the headband right at the back is Nat Muir of Scotland. And Rono goes up. He's now taking it over, and he's run a strange sort of race. He let them go with a modest pace of 70 seconds in the first lap. And at that stage, he must have been 5 seconds behind. At 800 metres, he must have been about 8, 9, 10 seconds behind the leader, and gradually closed the gap, came up with him, and now he's taking the lead. So Rono's gone away. Steve Jones leads the chasing group. Steve Jones of Wales, who's in the RAF. And Rono's making sure he's now 10, 12 metres third, Steve Jones. Then comes Mike McLeod. It's one of the lap runners from the Cayman Isles. 3 to go for Rono, 3 to go for the others. Rono's out in front to qualify. So, Rono of Kenya, sure of his place, the world record holder in Thursday's final. And what a final it promises.